Two teams in desperate need of a win collide in Surabaya City as the CLS Knights host the Singapore Slingers. We'll take you right into the first quarter as Brian Williams says hello with a three-pointer to open up festivities in Surabaya City. They also find a nice way to welcome new import, Corey Jones, as he gets that inside shot to fall after nice passing from the Knights. That would continue on in the first quarter as the one-legged fadeaway would not fall, but Brian Williams is there to clean up the miss with the end one play. It would be quite a start for the Knights as they proceed to go on to 10 unanswered points all in the first quarter. Check out the muscle inside from Williams. But Xavier Alexander would find a way to manufacture offense as he finds AJ Mandani streaking down for the layup. And on the next possession for the Slingers, Mandani would return the favor as he finds Xavier Alexander rumbling to the rim. Once again, it is still a 10-point lead for the Knights. CLS would keep the pressure on as legendary shooter Sandy would knock down his first three-pointer of the contest. But the Slingers would just keep plugging away as they check out this crazy sequence that would eventually lead to a Nang Hanbin 3 from the outside. We now go to the second quarter as a nice two-man play would lead to an end one for Nugroho off the bench for the Knights. Xavier Alexander finding his big man Ryan Wright inside for two as Singapore went early and off into the paint to try to get an advantage against the surging CLS Knights. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Unselfish passing once again as Han Bin was able to find a right for two. But Freddie Leach would just put on the moves on Singapore as he just elevates for that two-pointer. The Knights would still be ahead before this Lish shot from the outside would restore a 4-point advantage, which would soon become 3 as Mario Woisang dialing in from long distance. Once again, the Knights go on a run. Xavier Alexander, though, would still keep his team in the game as he finds Ryan Wright, who just powers himself inside for two. And the end one play. Larry Liu getting a screen from Wright. Beautiful, unselfish passing would lead to that under-goal stab from Lim. Mario Woisang once again from the outside. His second three-pointer of the first half. That would be a 3-point advantage for CLS at the break. But Xavier Alexander would immediately show just how much he means business. And check out this nice post move from promising big man Russell Lowe as he puts the spin cycle on Williams and elevates for 2 points. Knights would move the ball around. And Sandy once again wide open for three, getting the crowd rocking in Surabaya. The Knights would cling to an advantage, but Hanbin would miss. Alexander would miss once again, but Brian Williams says deny. Alexander, though, was relentless, attacking once again, going with the gorgeous reverse layup as we head into the fourth quarter with the Slingers getting the advantage. Hop, skip, and a jump for the Knights, courtesy of Jones. But it was still a 5-point lead for Singapore. They would try to get it to their big man, Brian Williams, who would find a way to score against Wright as he just flips that up. Lead is down to 3 for Singapore. Williams would finish with another monstrous double-double of 20 points and 19 rebounds. But Singapore would have just enough to still stay ahead of the home team as Han Bin left wide open, confidently stroking that three-pointer. Lead is up to 6. Singapore once again. It was some kind of a night for world import Xavier Alexander, who just had it stuck on automatic all second half. Alexander, isolated, probing, exploring, finding a way inside, then settling for that long two. Part of a career high, 39 points for Xavier Alexander. 15 of them coming all in the fourth quarter, as he lets everyone know in Surabaya City who was the man of the Slingers. With 34 seconds remaining, down by 5 points. Indonesia would force a turnover, but they would be unable to capitalize because of another solid defensive sequence, forcing Williamstaff to give up a foul. And that would be all she wrote, as Singapore snaps a 2-game losing skid, winning on the road 79-71 against the CLS Knights.